To be a successful defense attorney, I think you need to lead with empathy. You need to meet people where they're at. They're calling you in a very difficult point in their lives. You need to listen and respect that and then get to work for them. My name is Oppegard. I'm an attorney with Suhre Associates out of the Lexington office. I choose to practice in Lexington because it's my hometown. I love it here. I've traveled extensively and I do love going new places, but my heart always comes back to Lexington. My dad has been a litigator for about 50 years now. I saw him fighting for people who really needed help, people who were impoverished in Eastern Kentucky, and I definitely adopted that mentality. What gets me out of bed in the morning is being able to go work hard for our clients and get them a result. They're going through the most difficult period of their lives. I mean, they don't understand the legal process. The law is really its own language, and we're here to help them understand what's happening and guide them through that process. The best thing about my job is my relationship with the clients. People have this conception of someone who's been charged with a crime as being a bad person, and that's not the case. As a country, we really have forgotten that there is a presumption of innocence, and it's important to me that people don't rush to judgment. I think that's something that we can be better at, and that's something that I try and do in my practice, is to listen to my client's story and understand where they're coming from, and then try and navigate them through this process. I like to ask a client, what does a win look like for you? Because that can be different in every single case. Right? Every client has their own story and their own set of issues. So asking them what a win looks like can kind of set the parameters of what we're trying to get done. I am competitive by nature. Pretty much from the time I could walk, I was a soccer player, and I played through high school, through college. I still play, I still am around the game. And that passion that I've had for soccer my entire life, I find that I have for criminal defense and plaintiff side personal injury as well. The principles I use to coach soccer are similar to the principles I use to guide my clients through the legal process. Obviously in coaching soccer, I'm coming at it with a lot more experience than my players, and I'm able to tell them, here's what's going to happen in this game. Here's what we're looking for, and here's how you deal with it. And the same thing is true as I'm talking to a criminal defense client. I have more experience in the court system than they do, and I can tell them, here's what's going to happen, here's how we're going to deal with it, and we move forward from there.